In Dialogue 6 today, we will talk about a use where students make a lot of mistakes. Let's see here at the end. You've got two examples. We will paint the house, and another one, we will have the house painted. What students tend to use is only the first example. We will paint the house. But look at what it means. It means that we will paint it ourselves. We will not pay someone else, but we will have the brushes and paint it all ourselves. Is that the meaning that you always want to say? No, because the most common example would be that somebody else, so a painter or a group of painters, will come and do the painting for you, and you end up paying them. And this is what you use. We will have the house painted. Be careful. You can have or sometimes get. It's the subject. In this case, it's a noun, the house. Instead of a noun, it can be a pronoun like it, them, and so on. And then it's an ed adjective. It's not a verb ending in ed, but it's an adjective ending in ed. So have the house painting. This means, the second sentence means that the painters will come and do the painting for us, but it won't be us who will end up doing the painting. So be very careful. Now let's start the first one. How much will it cost to have the house painted? Again, by the sentence, to have the house painted, I can understand like the person is not going to do it herself or himself, but wants somebody else to do it for her. I'll have to measure and give you a quote. It's a decision taken at the moment of speaking, so we use will, not present continuous. I'll have to. In pronunciation, this is not with the, not have to, but with have to. Have to. I'll have to measure and give you a quote. Okay, if the quote is fine, I want you to start the work. If we don't say you, I want to start the work. That means I will do the work myself. But I want for you to do it. So that's why we say you. Yes, but I'm quite busy at the moment. Normally we don't say in the moment, but at the moment. Use preposition at. Oh, but I'm having some visitors next week. As you can see, now it's not used will anymore, but present continuous. Why? Because it's something planned. So do not use will in all circumstances. Will has its own uses. In this case, it would be better to use the present continuous. I'm having some visitors next week and want it finished by then. Want it, the painting, finished, it's an adjective ending in ed, by then, until that limit. You use by when you want to show limit. And I want it. Many students say, I want it finished by then. There's no need to say I again. After and, it's pretty clear that it's my wish we're talking about, so we don't repeat I again. I'll see what I can do. Be careful, you've got two I's in here, but it's not a repetition. I'll see is one verb and can do is another verb. So whenever you have two different verbs, it's not clear whether I'll see what you can do, what I can do, what they can do. It's not clear who I am talking about. So it's not repetition. Where will it take much time? So will, again, for asking a simple question. Will it take long is another version. A day or two to complete. It's not a big job. Instead of saying 1 day or 2 days to complete, a day or two. That would be great if you could start this week. It would be ready in time. As you can see, it's used would and could. Why? For an imaginary situation, for a situation which is not that likely to happen. So that would be great if you changed your routine, but I don't know if you'll ever do that. So that's why we use would and could. Be careful, do not use